What is up, friends? Today is the day. I am filming this video and it's happening. My name is Noah, I'm from the November system, and this is my 4th day of trying to film this video without getting dissociated and almost switching out and leaving you guys. But we're not doing that today. I am here to talk to you about myself. I am the host of our system and the host of our channel. You will probably be seeing the most of me throughout this channel, so hello. It is nice to officially meet you. I use he, they pronouns. I am 20 years old in headspace, although our body is only 19. And I am a fictive from a roleplay server. I will get more into that later because that's what makes me switch out. So, first, we're going to talk about some basics. My favorite color is probably like indigo, purple, anything like, honestly, like all the colors in my shirt right here. Don't ask me what this shirt says. I'm sorry. But yeah, like all these colors, this is my vibe. I like the vibes. I'm not sure if you guys could see that, but oh well, you're gonna have to deal with it. Just like everybody in the system deals with my style and my hair color because I'm the host. So I basically usually decide what hair color, what clothes we buy. Although, if you're watching this, Hope, you spend way too much on clothes when you're never even in front. What can I say? Just kidding. Hope does have a decent amount of clothes as well that I don't usually wear because we have very differing styles and very differing gender dysphorias because I am a guy, I'm a demi boy, I use he, they pronouns. I like more masculine fits. I like to hide my already non-existent, you know, I like to look like a stick. Hope, on the other hand, does not like that. I mean, she doesn't really care that much, but anyways, I'll leave her style to her ultra intro. But I like edgy kind of, you know, a little bit of sizzle sazzle. That's not a thing. Like, my friend drew this for me. Think these vibes, but like edgier. By the way, this is Elise Art Stuff on Instagram, my amazing artist friend. Go follow them. I have an issue with buying Starbucks, as many others do. You know what? I'm not putting this on myself. I'm putting this on society. My favorite Starbucks drink, I think, is actually something that this one told me about, which is a vanilla matcha frappuccino. It is a vanilla bean frappuccino with 1 to 2 scoops of matcha, depending on how you like it. I also can't really have caffeine, so I usually just get 1. If I have caffeine, I may or may not have a panic attack. It's up to the gods. Speaking of gods, I have a new religion. I'm basically the only one that follows it because all of my village is, in fact, not real. I am from a roleplay server in which I created my own village. Actually, Hope created the village, and Hope created my whole backstory, and Hope created me as a character before we knew we had DID, and then I started existing. It's a whole story. But the point is, my religion. I can get into it more if you want, but basically I worship Artemis. I used to be the chief of my village, which also, or the heir to the chiefdom of my village, which also worships Artemis. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, guys. Please tell me to stop. There's a lot of trauma from my village, which is why I can't talk about it in this video. I've already tried. But basically, I'm from my village. My village is in the woods in Japan, and it's from Greek and Japanese descendants that migrated there after World War III. So my family is the descended monarchy, chiefdom, matriarchy government that rules our village. It's called Efesili, which is a derived word from another word that I'm forgetting. Ephesian? I'm not sure. But it's a place where there's temples that worship Artemis. So that's where the city got its name from, or the town, village, whatever you want to call it. I'm from there. And then I ran away, and I went to UA. You guys know where this guy comes from, right? We also have him in our system. Don't ask. Just kidding. You can actually ask later if you want, but not in this video. This is about me, guys. Then I went to UA and I studied my powers so that I could get more lit. And I didn't. It was very traumatizing. But you know what's epic? I have elemental manipulation powers. So I could basically manipulate the elements in the air around me and also like kind of in objects, but I'm not good at that. So I mostly turn the air into poisonous gas, or I make it dense so I can walk on it. And then I'm cool and I can basically fly, but not really. I can do a lot of cool things, but not really, because that's all in the roleplay, which doesn't exist in real life. The struggles of being a fictive, especially a trans one. Although I was AFAB in the server as well, so at least that didn't change. It's not like I was put into a body that's unlike my own body. It's just being trans anyway. Unfortunately, someone just texted me. It's another system. Anyways, I have system friends. If you want system friends, you should go make friends in the comments. And also, you can be friends with me. Although I will say, being friends with me might be difficult for you. Another thing about myself is that I have autism. Pow. I'm gonna blame my autism for giving me issues with feelings. That's one thing about me. I consider myself to be emotionless. That's actually not true. I have many emotions. Usually they're bad. I don't know. I have issues with that. It's very hard to describe. I'll show you what I look like. I have many pictures of myself. That sounds very vain. Probably is. This is the OG Nova design. Do you like it? Me either. Just kidding. I actually do kind of like it. I like that the hair is ombre. I'll put it on the screen for you, don't worry. Anyways, I have more photos. I'll probably find them and put them on the video. I really like things that are space themed, like stars, not rocket ships. Rocket ships are stupid. That's actually untrue. I kind of do like rocket ships, but I think they're ugly, so I don't like the aesthetic. I like stars. I like things that glow. I like the moon. I like Artemis. Artemis is my girl, my homie. I'm sorry. I would try to practice witchcraft, but I have no time. And my candles are in California, which I am not in California. I like to draw stuff. I like to sing. Both of those things, Hope is better at than me because she was host for 10 years. I don't know, probably more than that. I can't really remember time at all, especially before I was existing, which, by the way, happened in 2020, in kind of September-ish, I'd say, is when I like fully started existing. Although I didn't really realize it until like January? I don't know, January 2021, something like that. It was definitely during COVID, and it was after the Ash host situation. 2020 was not a good year for us. I don't think it was good for anybody. I happen to be the one that got us into the most of the mental health help things that we've done so far, which have been kind of a lot this year. We have therapy, we have psychiatry, we have another psychiatrist from a different thing, different insurance, lots of mental health. Not actually. We have no mental health. We are on a low supply of mental health. If you have any extra, please donate. We did take our meds today. These are just allergy meds. They might be expired. I'm not showing you our real meds. I can show you the case though, because it's cool as heck. It has stickers on it. This is an angry cat. Who doesn't like an angry cat? Especially when it's not attacking you. Oh, and also, these are from a really cool creator that I know. Their name is Jen, I believe. I think. I don't know if they changed it recently. But when I knew them, their name is Jen. And you should watch their video. It's called Blind Date on YouTube. Also, Skate the Infinity. This is not sponsored by anyone, sadly. But Skate the Infinity is cool as heck nuggets. Just saying. I would love to do more things with this channel, like fashion-y stuff, DID info, autism info, OCD. Those are like the things that make my life go like, you know, like violence upon me. I have DID, OCD, autism, PTSD, panic disorder, generalized anxiety disorder kind of stacked with the OCD. I think I also have depression, but I don't know if they like officially counted that or if they were just like, oh yeah, so obviously you're depressed. I am yet to be tested for ADHD, but it's not off the table. Who cares? I already take 2 pills a day. I don't want to take more. Sorry for not looking at the camera. I love you guys, don't worry. And I want to look at you. You're beautiful. But I have severe eye contact issues, especially when it comes to cameras, because I can never tell if I'm supposed to be looking at this one or that one. I think it's actually this one. I did figure out that it's this one. Look, I'm poking it and you can't see. I'm gonna back up now. This is scary. Center myself in the space. You guys can't see my legs right now, but I'm sitting like a 40-year-old man. As far as our DID and stuff goes, at least how I experience it so far, usually I am in front. A lot of people will just like call me Nova like by default, and I'm just like, you don't have to ask, I'll just like tell you if someone else is up front, but that's not how all systems are at all. A lot of systems have like a system name that they like to be called. A lot of systems like to be asked every time you like start to interact with them. It just depends on the system. For me, I usually kind of like default to Nova because that's kind of what my brain does. Like, I'm just here unless I'm not here, you know? Like, unless someone else needs to be here, it's probably me. Perks of being the host, I guess. You get to experience the most life. So our DID is pretty bad, but it's not as damaging as other systems to like our whole lives. Our parents were very independence oriented, so we do have like freedom to kind of get our shit together, which I think has helped us heal relatively fast compared to, at least I think, compared to some others. But we are definitely still healing. We definitely don't do great every day. Things like switching and dissociation and depersonalization, derealization suck ass. Like really bad. They totally suck. But luckily for us, they don't happen to us all the time. We are a little bit dissociated like most of the time, but it's just kind of become a daily thing. So at least we're like used to it. But like the super painful non-functioning stuff doesn't happen on like an hourly basis. Like usually it's for like an hour or something every day, or more if it's a bad day. It just depends. Sometimes you just gotta do what you can do. And for us, luckily that's a lot because we have high willpower and a lot of spite. But, you know, that's why we're on this YouTube channel, to help share our spite with the world. Also, just so you guys know, I am the one in the system that specifically needs these glasses. I think we, like, bodily don't really need them. I'm not really sure, to be honest, but I specifically need them. Like, Hope doesn't really wear them, but I do, like, every single day, and, like, it actually does help me see. But I don't wear them in the videos because they get these, like, little circles on them because my ring light, which is blinding, by the way. I said that in the last video, and I'll say it again. It is blinding. I'm not wearing them for the video because ring light. I feel like OCD is probably, honestly, the thing that is, like, the most harmful to us every day. It literally impacts every single thing we do, and it's, like, intrusive thoughts, intrusive thoughts, intrusive thoughts, and random, like, urges to make things perfect, even though it's literally impossible. It also makes us, like, try to make ourselves perfect and, like, try to, like, figure out all of our brain waves. That's why we had, like, very specific researching principles about DID and autism and stuff like that, because our OCD was like, oh my god, I need to know right now. Which it doesn't. It needs to chill. But it will never. It never chills. It's very sad. Especially at nighttime when I'm trying to sleep and I can't exist perfectly. And it's upsetting to everyone. But it's fine. It's fun. I hope you guys enjoyed learning about me. I hope this video is not too long or too short because I don't know how long it's been. I have no sense of time. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Or not. Do what you want. I'll be here. Love you. Bye.